Hi, YouTubers. It's Kelly. Welcome to The Skinny. This week
Again.
This week at the scale, I lost 1 pound for a total of, get this, 59.8. You were robbed. I was robbed so big. 0.2 away from 60 pounds.
So big.
So, I have a big motivator for next week to lose the 0.2. But I have another non-scale victory, which was getting in a size 6 without laying on the bed and zipping them up.
Which is probably even more, as exciting, if not better.
Bigger motivation.
So, in the grand scheme of things, you know the 2.2 will happen. So,
but I did a happy dance, and then I went, I was robbed. So I did both.
I had a great morning at the scale yesterday. I lost 1.4, which put me at 85.4.
Woo!
So I hit my 85, got my 5-pound sticker, which is big. Always makes me happy. The sticker
Get yourself some stickers.
Holds power.
It has power. So the charm.
And the charm has power.
Yeah.
They have the power to make you feel like you're in kindergarten and the teacher gave you a sticker on your homework paper. I gotta say, and the fact that at 49 that still holds the same power as it did in kindergarten.
She always has to bring up her age.
Is crazy. Is crazy how motivating something
that
simple is. So, like I said, if stickers you find work for you, then utilize them. I utilize them for me because they're motivating.
So you want to let them know what we're talking about this week?
Yes. We are talking about what motivates us and what we reward with. And so basically questions that everyone has asked us.
Yes.
Friends, family members, you guys.
Right.
Things that have been asked of us.
First question was, can we see your before pic? Yes, you can.
And
here it is. This is Kelly. This is me. And this is Kim at the top. So that is our before pic. This is our after so far. So
far,
yeah. So yes, you may see that, and sometimes I look at that and it motivates me.
It does. Actually, that's a huge motivation.
Yes.
So one of the things that motivates us, actually, and I'm speaking for you two on this, is we motivate each other.
We do.
Having a buddy to do this with really does make it so much easier. So if you have a friend who's maybe not really into it yet, convince them to do this with you.
And have a little fun competition.
Yeah.
It's exciting. I mean, we push each other, so,
it does make a big difference.
I think another thing that motivates us both, and everybody's different, but we love clothes shopping. I didn't used to be a clothes horse, but as you lose weight, you feel really great.
Well, when you can go in a regular store and pick it up off the rack and so pretty much know it's going to fit.
And you have to buy new sizes as you lose. And we're both really cognizant of the fact we don't want to spend a ton of money on clothes we're going to go out of. Think sale. Think consignment shop. This was a score. It was actually her score.
It was my score.
She can't wear it yet.
It's a little tight.
I'm borrowing. It was a J. Crew. This is a consignment. J. Crew, never been worn, tag still on. $105. I got it for $14.
No, you got it for 12.
Ooh, 12. Actually, she got it for 12.
I got it for 12. It's in her closet.
It's in my closet right now.
So do those things, consignment shops, and then because obviously the clothes are either going to go back to the consignment shop or they're going to go to friends.
Yes.
And great thing.
And there are other things too, like, oh, you look so great today. Have you lost weight?
I love that. I like that one too.
Yeah.
The scale. It should never be all about the scale.
No.
But that is motivating. Yeah. To see that move down, even if it's a little bit, is a big deal. So use that.
Yes.
Use that as a motivator.
And other accomplishments, like feeling great about yourself is another one. I mean, after I work out, I feel like I can conquer the world. So I use the feeling of feeling physically good and fit, being able to walk through a room behind chairs that are pulled out and not go, oh my gosh, am I ever going to get past these people in this restaurant?
And
little things.
And the little things where you now don't mind if people look at you. Where before, if you were somewhere and there was a crowded room, I didn't ever want people to focus on
pictures taken, stuff like that. So those are all motivating.
Be motivated by the little things.
Yes. And then there's how do you reward yourselves?
Yeah.
Well, quite nicely with clothes. That's one of them.
Clothes is probably our biggest one. But on sale, we're thrifty.
Because you're losing weight and you want to pass those clothes on. You don't want to keep them.
They're not going to last, so you don't want to spend a lot of money.
Want to keep them.
Because then you'll resent spending a lot of money.
Yeah. And you don't want them to hang in your closet forever.
And frankly, the too big underwear,
gotta go.
If you replace nothing else and you hang on to big clothes for a while, just wear them with belt, replace the underwear. Nothing like...
We have to talk about that.
Yes, big underwear at the gym is not good.
It's not comfortable.
Other things that motivate us, trips. We're motivating ourselves. At the end of our journey, we are giving ourselves a trip to our happy place, which is London.
Yes.
So we're very excited about that.
Huge motivator for me.
So that is like, cannot wait to get to goal because
I'm feeling the countdown.
Booking the flight.
Let
me tell you, as soon as that happens, we're booking the flight.
And, suggestion for us that we've heard by many people, and we've done this along the way, is little things like every 5 pounds or every 10 pounds manicure and a pedicure. Or little things to keep you rolling. Make that list.
See, she's taken my list.
Oh, see, I can't even believe I said list.
Well, the list is good. I mean, because what motivated someone else may not motivate you.
I have to say that was her idea.
It was my idea. So whatever your
whatever
your motivations are, that not big. I mean, don't spend a ton of money. This is the goal. I mean, maybe your big goal, you could lay down some cash. But I mean, little things like, buying yourself a pair of shoes or something that kind of you're look forward to. Make the list of what your currency is.
Yes.
And then put your weight out, and as you decrease, mark off, you're rewarding yourself with this item.
Yes.
Sometimes it works.
Another thing we get to ask is basically, what do you eat in a day? And we just take our points kind of and break them down. Like, we both are like maybe 3-point breakfast people.
We are.
Then
maybe 4.
Yeah.
I've spent 4 with no problem.
Yes. And then like, usually lunch is smaller than our dinner, and then we leave some points for our snacks. So it just depends.
Lunch is about, for me, usually around 9-10.
Yeah. And it depends.
Yeah.
If you're a big, like, lunch is your biggest meal, make that your most points, and just sit down and really think about how you eat and where you want to be more full in the day.
I spend, about 10, 11 at dinner. I usually have maybe 5, 6, sometimes more for snack/dessert for the evening or throughout the day.
Yes.
Most days I stay within 30.
Yeah.
Some days I do 31, 32, but never really more than that during a weekday.
No.
My weeklies mostly get used on the weekend. I don't ever use them all. I use some.
Yes.
I usually at least use 10 maybe.
Yes.
I don't use all of them.
Never activity points. That's
never use the fit points.
We were just told that you don't use your fit points. That's
some people do. I'm not.
I think it's more meant to be to inspire you and to show you how much you're moving, less versus
But
food.
I'm sure there are people out there who are successful.
But I say talk to a chat with Weight Watchers or talk to a leader before
you have
do
questions
that.
about eating your weeklies and eating your fit points.
Yes, please go to Weight Watchers.
I just know that I don't use all my weeklies. I use some, but I don't typically use all of them.
Yeah.
And that's okay because with the new plan, I feel like I'm eating a lot.
Yeah.
So another thing we're going to give you a quick idea that our leader gave us, and she does this for dinners. She'll do a card with go-to dinners. And that way she can, if she's got 15 of them in her bank, she can go through from the beginning of the week and go, I'm going to pull out these, go to the store, buy everything on here.
We have go-tos. We've always had go-to meals. Like we have go-to breakfasts because I switch my breakfast up maybe every other day. Which one am I craving? Do I want oatmeal? Do I want my little breakfast sandwich? And so I go back and forth. And sometimes it's about time. It's quicker for me to do my oatmeal breakfast than my sandwich. So what am I in the mood for? What do I feel like doing?
And I leave the oatmeal at work. It's there if I
get a banana.
Lunch,
points.
I just write down my go-to, and I have specific go-tos for lunch. I only do either 1 or 2 lunches per week that I
switch around.
It's just
I eat out too, but I know the places that I can eat out, and I know what the points are off. And that's the thing. Do some research and homework. Make a list so you know, like, around your work.
The list again.
I know. I can't even believe this. I'm kind of embarrassed because I made fun of her.
Well, our meeting this week, we talked about pick your 5 restaurants that you go to,
and by work,
and write down on cards. That was what I took with it. Wrote down cards. Wrote down the restaurant. Wrote down what my go-tos are there.
So I know if I go to work and everybody wants to go out and we're going to go to a particular restaurant, I know exactly what I can get there and how many points it is. And I don't worry about it or stress about it.
So I know during the week if I'm at the gym and I thought I'm going to change my dinner up, I don't want to go home.
I don't feel like
I don't want to go home and cook.
I'm going to go to KFC.
I will. There's a KFC right by our gym. Yeah. I go through, get the grilled chicken, mashed potatoes, and the green beans, and that is for 7 points.
7 points.
And I just done.
I always say no biscuit unless I have enough points, and then I might say yes biscuit, and I'll skip my snack.
But it's 7 points. So for me, typically. It's always not worth it to me.
But sometimes they put it anyway, and then it's like, you got to make a decision whether you eat it or not. What are you going to do?
Got to count it and eat it or throw it away.
Throw it away. I don't know. Sometimes I eat the biscuit, I'm going to say.
So we got to move on to our weekly
with honey.
Faves this week. They're both food.
They're both food. And that's another thing we want to talk about rewards. Do not reward yourself
yourself with food.
No, these are not rewards.
No, this is one I found for breakfast. I needed at least a no more breakfast.
Yeah.
A sandwich, I love it, but sometimes I need a break.
It takes a little time to make too.
Yes. So
we make them
the oatmeal I was talking about earlier, this is it. It's called Oat Fit. It's 100 calories, maple brown sugar. It has flax in it, so if you have a flax sensitivity or an allergy, we have a friend who does, don't get it, obviously. Yes. Read the
banana
box.
In here, yummy. Blueberries.
Yes. They do have a cinnamon bun one, so if you have a problem with flax, check that one out.
And I don't know if it does or not.
So good.
It is very good.
90 seconds, a little bit of water, and the measuring cup is the packet.
Filling.
Fabulous.
It's good. I have to say, I can't even believe I went my whole life not knowing about these. Vitatops. Are you kidding? I keep seeing them on Connect, and I thought, I need to know what these are. They've changed my life.
They're so good. They're like a brownie.
Oh
These
my
deep,
gosh.
dark chocolate ones are like a brownie.
Oh my gosh.
Throw a little
and then they have all of these different flavors. And the banana chocolate chip, I cannot wait to have that. That makes me
We got to find it, though.
I love banana.
Target is where we found them. Target's where we found them. And I hear somebody told me Walmart was a good place to go as well.
Look at these. If you've never tried them, they're a nice size.
Yes, they are.
You just take them out and they're cold
in the freezer,
and you microwave them so they get nice and brownie steamy. And then you put Cool Whip on them. Fat-free Cool Whip.
5 tablespoons.
And then maybe a little bit of
Hershey's light chocolate syrup on point.
It's a sundae.
So that's a 6-point decadent dessert.
That's
what I categorize. It's not a snack. It's a dessert.
A dessert.
A snack for me is like 2 points for popcorn or whatever. So
I don't do that every night, but
no.
I love them.
Lovely.
If you're having a chocolate craving, boom, you're done.
Yeah. And even if you're not, you just want something lovely. It does it and it satisfies and you're done.
So that's it for the day.
Yep.
And we'll see you next week. So we'll see you later.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.